Today's video is on help returning as soon as 2 weeks away, and for those of you that know what time it is, cue that intro because it's showtime. Welcome to Detroit Lions Pride. If this is your first time here, my name is Troxel. I am your host of today's video. And if you love all things Detroit Lions just as much as I do, we are on the road to 1,500 subscribers. Now let's get back into the video. Romeo Okwara, halapoulivaati vaitai, Joshua Paschal, DeAndre Swift, amon-ra St.Brown, Jason Cabinda, Jerry Jacobs, and the 12th overall pick, Jameson Williams. Man, can we say that that's some heavy hitters? Well, that's our injury reserve and our injured list. And a majority of them could either be back as early as this week with amon-ra St.Brown, or he could wait till the bye week. I do think that he waits till the bye week and comes back for the Dallas Cowboys in week 7. Now, we did get word that DeAndre Swift and Jerry Jacobs are for sure, according to beat writers and things like that, that those two guys are really trying to get back for week 7. I do see those guys coming back week 7. A guy like Jason Cabinda, halapoulivaati vaitai, and Joshua Paschal, they could also return as early as week 7. And then we have the $1 million question, or should I say $12 million question. Romeo, why can't you play more than 4 games with this regime? He has been out 369 days. His last game was in week 4 in 2021. We have seen guys come back way faster than Romeo Okwara. Do I need to bring up Cam Akers' injury? Now, Romeo was diagnosed with a torn Achilles, and like I said, we've seen guys come back sooner than later. So 369 days Romeo Okwara has been out. We're still waiting on word. He is on the PUP list, so he is out until week 6. Now, when he comes back in week 7 to practice, that could start his 21-day window. If he does not, then the Lions will have to make a decision on Romeo. Do they shut him down for the year, or do they maybe give him a week and start his 21-day window, and hopefully within the 14 days he could get back up to speed if he has a setback a little bit? That is going to be a key thing to keep an eye out on when it comes to these injuries that have ravished our team and really decimated it, especially on that defensive side of the football. We could see Romeo, if he does get the 21-day window starting week 7, that could start the 21-day window, and the earliest we could see him is right around Thanksgiving time. Now, you might say, well, Trox, that's only week 10, not week 12. Week 12 is Thanksgiving, and week 10 is when that 21-day window is up. That is 100% correct. But are we going to see the full-on version of Romeo Okwara? Because once you get into a game, I mean, you could be in shape, you could be this, you could be that, but once you get into the actual game, that's when you're going to get those real reps. And plus, he's going to have to learn a new system as well. So with that being said, we probably will not see the real Romeo Okwara until about Thanksgiving Day game against the Buffalo Bills in week 12. Now, in week 10, they are going to have to make a decision. Is it going to be season-ending IR, or is it going to be activated to the 53-man roster? Is he going to join on season-ending IR, Tracy Walker and Levi Onwuzurike, or be activated to the active roster? Another player that I did fail to mention, and I did forget to put it in the little graph that I created, is another big guy in Tommy Kraemer. Now, Tommy Kraemer did go down with his back injury, and he is eligible to return in week 7 to practice, and then that will start his 21-day window. But the Lions are going to get some much-needed help. It is as early as the Dallas Cowboys in week 7, and man, oh man, do we need this help. Granted, our offense has been really stellar. But you add a Amon-Ra St. Brown, a DeAndre Swift, a Jason Cabinda, a Jameson Williams, a halapoulivaati vaitai back, and a Jonah Jackson back. You know, you add those guys back, and look how more powerful your offense has became. We just put up 45 points with only 3 wide receivers. So, with that being said, I mean, getting those guys is going to really put more pressure on opposing defenses. And then on the defensive end, getting Jerry Jacobs, Joshua Paschal finally for the first time making his debut, possibly as early as the Dallas game. And then getting, you know, Romeo back as well. Like, that is going to be massive, especially to the worst side of the football in the National Football League, which is the Detroit Lions defense. We are ranked 32nd overall. There is no team worse on defense than the Detroit Lions. So getting these guys back and getting these guys back healthy, man, it's going to be a real key aspect moving forward in the 2022 NFL season. Thank you so much for watching this all the way through. If you haven't did all that fun stuff and you love the Detroit Lions just as much as I do, you're going to definitely want to do so. We are trying to hit 1,500 subscribers. Also, let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts on all these players injured returning as early as week number 7. We'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on it. With that being said, I am your host, Troxel. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody. Hashtag FNS, hashtag One Pride, baby. Peace.